6 ways to encourage conversation in a group setting. Getting other people to talk in a group setting can seem like an impossible task. We've all been there before. You're excited about the group, you're prepared, you've reviewed and answered the sermon guide questions before the group, and when it comes time for discussion, no one talks. No one responds to the questions. It can be so frustrating, discouraging, even nerve-wracking, but it doesn't have to be this way. Here are 6 ways that you can encourage conversations in your growth group. Number 1 is to be welcoming. The number 1 way that you can encourage people to join in on a conversation is make them feel welcome. If it's their first time to the group, spend a few moments getting to know them. Introduce them to others before diving into the sermon guide discussion. Explain everything that you're going to do and let them know that everyone's opinion is valuable and encourage them to join in. Number 2 is to be prepared. A great way to encourage conversation is be prepared for your group. Review the sermon guide and the previous week's message. Not knowing where a conversation is going next is a great way to stop the momentum. When people are asking questions, think about possible follow-up questions that encourage thinking and reflecting. It's always a good idea to use the sermon guide questions and to have follow-up questions of your own. Number 3 is to be comfortable with silence. People in your group will naturally be uncomfortable with longer periods of silence. Practice being comfortable with this silence in order to prompt others to speak. Take a beat. Count in your head for 20 seconds before re-asking or phrasing a question. You'll most likely never get to 20 because someone is bound to speak up to break the silence. Number 4, call on people. I know we've all dreaded being called on by our teachers in school or college, but this is an effective strategy. Inviting people to join in, you think they have a great perspective to offer. It's also okay if they don't want to talk. Giving them the opportunity will let them help see that you're interested in what they have to say. Number 5 is provide positive feedback. Always provide positive feedback when someone gives an answer. It shows them that they were heard and encourages them to continue to contribute to the group conversation. You can also refer back to their answer later in the conversation if it coincides with another point in the discussion. It helps people to see that their perspective aligns with the group. And number 6 is create time for people to connect. Set aside the first part of your group for people to connect. They'll be more willing to speak up if they feel comfortable around the people in the group. Facilitate deeper conversation with group members. Invite others in if you see them sitting off to the side. Encourage your group members to go beyond small talk and have meaningful conversations. See, it's our heart that your group will be a place for people to have meaningful conversations. Conversations about real life and faith that will help them grow in their relationship with Jesus and also grow in their relationship with other group members.